Welcome to today's session where we discuss mentoring versus coaching, two words that are often interchanged, albeit incorrectly, because mentoring and coaching are not the same thing. In the same token, many other words are confused with both, such as counseling, but they are all different. Today, we focus on coaching versus mentoring. Before jumping into this, let me give you a quick highlight of our training in October and November. We are going to be having a live training session for those getting ready for the project management professional exam, and my co-trainer and I will be hosting these sessions on Saturday. It's going to be 1 hour every Saturday for 2 months. We're going to quickly build up an accelerator and get into some rather challenging areas of project management. So if you want to be part of that, I would advise that you go to www.pmsucceed.com, sign up for the training. And if you're looking for coaching or mentoring for any aspect of project management, or even career coaching, I would also advise you to go to pmsucceed.com, because I, in particular, offer training and coaching for those folks who are preparing for an interview. I also offer mentoring. And as you're going to see today, these are all different. The coach does something different from what the mentor does, and of course, the trainer. But today, let's jump into coaching versus mentoring. When you hear the term mentoring, you immediately should be thinking about someone offering specific professional advice. The mentee being mentored is giving answers to those questions or problems that the mentee is facing. The mentee is assumed to follow guidance, and resources may be shared with the mentee to guide them in the right direction. Mentoring is also commonly associated with a specific business area. Engineers mentor engineers, doctors mentor other doctors, teachers could mentor other teachers, and so on. Let's compare this with coaching. Coaching is all about asking thought-provoking, unraveling questions. A coach would ask, why is that? Why do you think that? What can be done? A mentor would say, this is what you should do. Here are options that you could follow. A coach would never do that, because that is not coaching. Coaching is asking unlocking questions, questions that can unlock the mind of the client. Coaching is always on the assumption, on the belief, on the trust that the answer is always, always, always with the individual, the client. A coach would never throw out answers. A coach would stretch the client to unravel the mystery themselves, because the underlying belief in coaching is the answer is within the client. Only in terrible situations, as a last resort, would a coach ever give an answer or a suggestion to a client. Now, this is very different from a lot of what is out there. There's a lot of incorrect information. I was absolutely amazed and astonished as I prepared for this presentation, and I decided to take a look at what is out there and compare and contrast that to what my coaching teacher has taught me. And in looking at what was out there, I was absolutely astonished that there was so much incorrect information talking about coaching being for a particular duration and all sorts of other incorrect statements. That is nothing to do with the distinguishing factor between coaching and mentoring. Coaching is client self-directed. In other words, you direct the client's attention inward. It's an introspective process that draws the answer from within. And when the answer comes from within, what I have seen to happen in my coaching clients is the dedication and commitment and belief of those solutions is rock solid. I remember coaching a certain individual that had hit a brick wall and was not able to find employment, no matter what. After several sessions of unraveling answers to the problem, this individual has been in this employment for over 5 years. Very, very happy, gainfully employed. I did not give the answers. I did not point this individual in the direction that she eventually went. But today, that solution has stood the test of time. So, a huge distinguishing factor between coaching and mentoring is the coach believes beyond any shadow of a doubt that the answer is within. Coaching, instead of sharing resources, creates resourcefulness in the client. It triggers the client to dig within, to look for the answers, to draw the answers from wherever they are inside. That is what coaching is. So the next time someone says, go for coaching, ask a few questions. In these sessions, will you be giving me answers, or will you be helping me to find the answers that are within me, that are buried deep within? In these sessions, will you be giving me resources and pointing me to places I could get answers, or will you encourage me to draw the answers from within? Mentoring, like I said, is usually domain-specific. Coaching, it goes across any domain. A great coach can coach anyone from any domain, any industry. It is not industry-specific. Mentoring is all about sharing experience. Coaching is about asking curiosity-based questions. The mentee is giving answers. On the flip side, coaching believes the answer is always with the individual. In mentoring, the mentee is assumed to follow guidance, but in coaching, the client is self-directed. In mentoring, resources are shared, but in coaching, the client becomes resourceful. So let's focus a little bit on coaching. The answer is always with the individual. The coach skillfully explores the terrain through curiosity-based questions. In coaching, we view sharing experience as the last resort. Sharing experience is only done when we have exhausted all other options. People are more likely to follow through on answers established themselves than on answers given to them. The client becomes more resourceful, more confident. They are asked for answers instead of advised. And you could look at it as a sort of co-creation of actionable steps. In coaching, we tackle any domain versus mentoring that focuses on a specific role or industry. If the exploratory process is run out, like I said, the last resort is sharing with permission. Permission always should be asked before sharing any experience. I hope this has given you some better ideas of coaching versus mentoring. Remember, if you are looking for coaching for a particular aspect or mentoring as well in project management or anything related to the business world, do visit pmsucceed.com. Look in the banner for one-on-one coaching and let us know how we can assist you. To round up, an example of a few questions a coach may ask are things like, what is your plan for the next year? What are your goals and objectives? How do you intend achieving objective X? How do you intend overcoming barriers? And when the coaching session gets going, a great coach will ask you mind-blowing questions that will cause the answers to come from where they're hiding, deep down within you. I hope this has helped give you a better idea of coaching versus mentoring. Don't forget to share the video with your friends, and I look forward to seeing you very soon. Bye for now.